This is it, the day of our first ever Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. The boys had only been training a few months and this was their first experience of competing, their first time stepping onto the mats against kids from other gyms in front of a crowd with medals on the line. Over the last few months, I've never felt closer to my boys, and a huge part of that has been because of Jiu-Jitsu. A massive shout out to Alchemy Martial Arts. They have been incredible, not just with my boys, but with every child that walked through those doors. The confidence, the discipline and friendships they have already built have genuinely been amazing to watch. In fact, they've actually inspired me to start this series. I wanted to document my boys' journey and show people just how much this sport could give a child. And honestly, just look at their faces. Look how excited they are. If I'm honest, I'd have been absolutely terrified at this point. I probably would have walked home and probably thrown up. So already my boys are doing well because they're already a lot braver than I would be. One thing that's already standing out to me from this video is I didn't realise the smiles on their faces playing together. This is something you do not see often. Trust me, anyone with Sen kids, or just kids in general, I suppose, will know the clash of heads that happens with siblings. We're good? We'll fight in half an hour. We're good? Warmed up? Nice? Cal? How you feeling? Match in 10 minutes?
Scared.
Scared? We're good? Oh, this is it, people. This is it. First one.
Let's get ready to rumble!
What's it gonna do? Good? Watching him do this first fight, I was all over the place. I didn't know what to expect really, but I don't know, it was intense. My legs were shaking, I was sweating. It was a lot. I didn't expect this bit. I thought, you know, up to this point, I was like, yeah, typical dad. I love watching my kids fight. No, it was horrible. It was horrible. That first one was horrible. Like, the intensity of it was insane. I mean, look at him. Look him go. Like, the heart of him. First tournament, walking into with like over 1,000 people at this tournament, and just look at him go. Giving it all his all. While I'm in the corner, sitting there shaking, and then he's having a heart attack.
I remember a time when I was facing eviction. Facing life, I won't mind if I never had kids and a wife. I will bark and swear I'ma kiss them life. Nah, this ain't a teenage prom. Real life teaching straight from my uncle, won't be a Tom. Home sweet home, fresh off the landing.
He did do really well in this fight. As you can see, he got a couple back takes, just didn't get the hooks in. A lot of this was an experience, and him and Dion done similar, where they gave up their back quite easily. But that's because they're new to Jiu-Jitsu, and maybe I should have waited before I put them in tournaments. So they've done really, really, really well. Again, can't fault them.
Anytime I sight and lock on them, then it's a must that we rise and knock on them. Cause I got shoes in the dance and the shoes them shine like they're put polish and cloth on them. They don't wanna see a man go for them. I'll pull up and catch it then off again. On top of that, I'm a big businessman, go and ask Tess, but he knows. On top of that, if I pull out the...
I might have forgot to tell him that they don't actually need to make you tap from an armbar, that they just need to get your arms straight. So that was the first problem. He was fuming at me for this.
It was at this moment that he knew. He felt.
He absolutely smashed that fight. To this day, this is still one of the best fights that he's had. Absolutely amazing. First fight, full of confidence, went straight in. I didn't realise how different this was to sparring, but he absolutely smashed it. How you feeling? 5 minutes? 5 minutes left.
Guys in Leeds, Birmingham, Leicester, Brighton Beach, also Cornwall, Haywards Heath, Bristol, Bolton, Leighton B, Newcastle, Southend on Sea.
This one's a lot more tame. Thank God I had a recovery period. It wasn't as intense when a little, but still, it's look. It's just, I don't know what I expected really, but it makes me proud to see my kids just. It's just hard, isn't it, at this point? I haven't really let them learn any of the skills, and they're just diving in and just hoping for the best. And God, what a best they done, you know.
Rip your ends,
your ends. No matter where you come from, you gotta rep your ends. Tell them where you're from and rep your ends. Shout out your city and rep your ends. Or shout out your town and rep your ends. No matter where you come from, you gotta rep your ends. Tell them where you're from and rep your ends. Shout out your city and rep your ends. Or shout out your town and rep your ends. Shout out the girls and guys in East, Nottingham, Mansfield, Canterbury.
This is the first time where I saw his face really, really uncomfortable. And now you lot will get to know Dion a bit more, but he is like a robot. He does not show much facial expression ever, before or even after he finishes the matches. But during, that's where you see what he's really feeling. And he looked really distressed, and it was really hard to watch. And I just wanted to pull him off and say it's enough, call it throwing the towel, as they say. But he carried on, as I said, and he didn't actually cry. He really, I mean, look at it. It must be tough getting thrown around like that, trying your hardest and just not really getting anywhere. Like, as I said, I'm a little bitch. I would have tapped already. I would have tapped and said enough of this. Just gone home. But he's powering through it. He's doing his best, and he's fighting every second of the way, which is important because, as you'll see in tournaments coming up, when something gets in Dion's mind, it really affects him, and you won't really see it, but you'll see the effects in the fight, but you won't see it through his facial expressions or what he says. He'll be saying this today, seem like he's confident, not a care in the world, but I'm starting to learn the little differences in his mannerisms that, you know, that help me identify how he's actually feeling, because he's not as open as Calvin with all his feelings and stuff like that. It's a lot more harder to work him out.
Hadouken!
His first medal! He deserves that just for the effort turning up there. His face wouldn't say it though. As I said, I think he was fuming. So update, with first fight's done. How did yours go?
Lost.
Really well. What about you, Dion?
Not good. Really good.
You went against good girls, didn't you? On to no-gi now, which is a bit easier for them. They both prefer it. They both much prefer no-gi than gi. For anyone who doesn't know what the difference is the gi. So as you notice, they haven't got the kind of judo-y outfits on, and that actually has so much more of a difference than you'll ever imagine, just not having the gi on, which means they can't use the gi. The grips are different, as you saw in Dion's one. The girl that he was going against had really strong grips and he couldn't really do much against them, where this is, you can't really grab hold of their clothes and it's more just their limbs, I suppose. The gold medalist. Huh? How'd you feel?
Happy.
First tournament, 1 silver, 1 gold. You've still got 1 more to go. Sounds good, huh? Do you reckon you're going to come to another tournament now?
Yeah.
You like the tournaments?
I love them.
Yeah? We've got another one in 3 weeks. Yeah, it's going to be good, isn't it?
So how many days?
So funny story is, he hated me after this match, and the reason being is we was practicing the move that got him in that choke. But I did say in my defence just before, I said don't do that because if you can't commit it, they're going to get your neck. He forgot that bit of information, just remembered me saying maybe try this one and blamed me. He went mad after this one. This is the first time he got really, really distressed. Got a notification saying, would your child like to go in the bracket up because there's no one at his weight class? I was like, yeah, what's the harm in that?
Are you excited for the next round? How do you think you're going to go?
Huh?
How do you think you're going to win?
Probably pin more points.
Good damn.
You know, it didn't say white or grey, it said beginner and intermediate, so I'm thinking maybe they've just done it a bit longer. So there was a whole belt division above him, so what an experience for him. And me. I mean, he nearly lost an arm. As you can see, big difference. These fights are over in seconds, but he done absolutely amazing even getting on the mat, and he was aware that there was above him, and he still got on and still fought and tried his best. He even got as cocky as thinking the first go was going to be easy. But now we'll go into the next bit. We'll let Dion have his little piece and let you know how he felt through the whole journey. So,
Yep.
and this is the first of Dion's reviews. So we're reviewing each of the set of the matches and stuff. How well he's done, the progress he's learned. Let's start with your first one. How did your first one feel?
Really good. I was happy.
You was happy, yeah? How'd you done a good fight, didn't you?
I missed one.
Could have won, yeah? It went all the way to the distance, didn't it? Went all the way to points. It was a very good first fight. You had the first one with the lady from Carlson's gym, didn't you?
Yeah, then number 1 gym.
One of the number 1 gym. Then you had a one by walkover, didn't you? Because you had the person couldn't get on the mat because it was a bit sad, didn't they? And then they was a bit nervous.
Yeah.
So then you won by walkover in that one. And then Daddy nearly killed you by putting you with grey belts. That's what happened. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah, that was bad. So how did it feel to going against the grey belts?
Well, fun?
Think it was fun? You nearly lost an arm as well, didn't you?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, in the first fight. I did.
Double leg on me now, done.
Double. Yeah, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Double leg, armbar, tap. But you still learned from that though, didn't it? You learned that grey belts are not to be played with for a white belt.
I know.
Yeah. I didn't know that at the time. That wasn't your fault. That's my fault. But I won't put you with any more grey belts anymore. What did you think it was going to be as tough as you thought, or do you think it was going to be like sparring?
I thought it was going to be a lot harder than sparring.
You didn't think it was going to be
I
hard?
thought it was going to be easy.
Yeah. Shocked us, didn't it? They're hard, aren't they, the tournaments? People that go to the tournaments have been training for years and years. 2 years, I think. So that'll be at least 2 years.
No, but I'm going to get to grey belt before that.
You want to get to a grey belt for 2 years? Is that your challenge?
Yeah.
Okay, put the challenge on here and we'll see if that happens. We'll go back to this video. So yeah, you learned from that one not to give you back up, didn't you? Yeah, we learned that one.
Definitely.
And you haven't done that in the other tournaments, so that was good. But that was just how new day was. First tournament out of 10, what do you rate it?
100.
100. First one going to be your favourite. It's going to be one of the hardest ones to get off, is it? How come?
It was the best match I've ever done.
Best match you've ever done because you had is that because it lasted the whole way through and went to
And
points?
there was another one, Jim, too.
And it was against Carl Grayson.
And she had the strike. I did.
No, you didn't. You didn't even have a stripe then, did you?
I know.
It was complete white belt. Well, that was, I think that was end of May. That was, and then you had you've got another couple coming up. We'll be editing soon.
Yeah. It's June or July? It's July?
It's June, July now. Yeah, June, July. But when this goes out, it'll be July. Could be. What belt do you want to get up to?
Black or red?
Black or red? You ready for the graft to get there? Of commitment.
Only 10 minutes, not even that bad.
Not that bad. You think you'll have fun the whole time? Learn new things?
How about red belt?
Red belts, years, be like 30, 40 years for a red belt.
Somebody's already close, and that is, you know him, Guns.
Guns, yeah.
He's close.
Guns is close, yeah.
How many years?
Well, I don't know, you'll have to ask him next time. How many years do you reckon he'll be?
Like 7 or something.
You should ask him, that'd be a good question, wouldn't it?
I don't even know how old he is.
You haven't given him the grilling, the third degree that you normally give, but how old are you? How old have you done this? How long for this?
She's the best, Guns.
Guns is the best. She's the best. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you want to be like them when you're older? Yeah. Do you have your own gym?
Mm-hmm.
Dion's gym? And have all of the kids coming to learn off you?
Well, Alchemy is like the best gym.
So he did forgive me in the end, and he did chill out after a while. But I said, it's weird. One thing I did notice when I was there is it's normal to cry. And what I really like about Jiu-Jitsu is one of the main reasons I like Jiu-Jitsu, what I saw from this tournament, is that's okay. You would think a place like this would be full of, like, you know, man up, get on with it, them sort of connotations. They're not. It's really okay for the kids to cry, and it's expected for the kids to cry. And I think that my children didn't really know that, which is why over the next couple of tournaments you'll see that a lot of emotions got overcome them, because I think instead of just taking a cry, got angry, got disappointed in himself. As I said, it's a massive adrenaline dump going into all of that and then coming out of it. I can't imagine. So yeah, but he did forgive me. He got it all out. This one, he was pretty clean-headed and he just enjoyed it, which is the main thing. I think as we learn through going through this is the fun. It has to remain fun, and when it stops being fun, you start having problems. I don't know why I didn't think about it before, but seeing your child getting choked out is pretty unsettling, especially when you don't want to jump on the mat, because what are you going to do against a person that's choking out your son when you don't know nothing either? Nothing. Yeah, that was a bit hard to watch. But part of the process, get all the chokes in the first year, then hopefully never get choked again. So, on to Calvin's reviews now. We've done Dion's reviews, on to Calvin's reviews now. Out of 10, would you rate the first tournament?
7.
7? Why 7?
Only because, like, everyone was nice.
They are nice. Do you like that about Jiu-Jitsu? Everyone's nice. Everyone is nice, isn't they? Even the refs, everyone from the refs, the parents, coaches, they're all really nice. What's your favourite thing about Jiu-Jitsu?
Doing it with your friends.
Doing it with your friends. So what did you feel before the tournament?
I felt a bit scared.
A bit scared. You said that, yeah. You don't normally say you're scared of things, do you? Either.
Yeah.
But what was it that was most scary about it?
Just like going against people I don't even know.
Yeah, I suppose that's pretty scary. I still question if I'd ever do that. It was busy as well, wasn't it? Very loud.
Yeah, because it's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
But you didn't realise.
No, it's running at the deep end. What's your favourite part of the tournament?
Meeting new people.
Meeting all the new people?
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of people that went for your gym last day at that time as well, wasn't it? So it's quite fun. Yeah, there were people from the gym and that. What would you say to someone that was nervous about going to do a tournament?
I'd say it would be nervous going, but when you get used to it, you'll be fine.
It's fine, isn't it? It's the worst one is your first one, isn't it? Because you can only get better from there. So if you get past the first one, there's no reason to stop then, is there really? What did you take with you from the first tournament to the second tournament? What did you learn from the first tournament, jiu-jitsu wise?
If they're on like a dominant position, like keep trying and don't give up.
Yeah. Work on for your next tournament.
Escaping back. If they're on mount, flipping over.
What does it feel? I don't understand. It must feel horrible when someone's on top of you, squishing you.
Yeah.
That must be the worst. Especially your one's going for, like, I think it's 4 minutes around. So you get stuck, can't you?
Yeah.
So you enjoyed it though?
Yeah.
7 out of 10 for this one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Is there anything else you want to say to anybody?
If you want to start jiu-jitsu, I'd recommend going to Alchemy because everyone there is kind and they'll be kind to you.
That's good, isn't it? If anyone in the local area wants to join up with Alchemy, definitely 100%. So yeah, until next time, people. Hope everybody liked the footage in the first episode, and we'll be doing lots more because I've overbooked and we've got so many. We've got 3 just this month, so that's gonna be fun.
3?
Yeah, 3 this month.
Wow.
Just lots of recording, lots of footage, lots of interviews. Yeah, it'll be sick if I was by the end of it. Say bye to everyone. Say bye. I'll give them updates in the next video, in the next tournament. Catch you in a bit.